It is official from the Don himself, Fabrizio Romano. Donyell Malen is official. Here we go to Borussia Dortmund of the Bundesliga. He will join Borussia Dortmund for a fee of around 34 million euros from PSV. But guys, before we jump straight into things and the rest of the details and what I think about this transfer, hit the sub button, hit the like button, and drop a comment down below on what you guys think of this transfer. But for now, guys, let's jump into things. Donyell Malen has signed for Borussia Dortmund. This is exactly what Fabrizio Romano said. Donyell Malen has just signed his contract with Borussia Dortmund until 2026. Done deal. Here we go. Confirmed. Accepted and all done. Announcement soon. Paperworks have all been completed between the two clubs. So Donyell Malen has officially joined Borussia Dortmund from PSV. I've seen fees talked about 34 million euros. Anything around 30 to 34 million is what I'm seeing. Do I think this is a good deal? Do I think it's a good reinvestment from the Sancho money? I think it's brilliant. I think it's the best striker they could have gotten, or the best attacking player they could have got to replace Sancho. You might have said, well, why didn't they go for an out-and-out right winger? I don't know. Maybe because they think they're going to lose Donyell Malen in a year's time. Maybe they want to mold Donyell Malen to a right-sided player. I don't know. It's a very interesting idea here. But Donyell Malen is an out-and-out striker. He's an out-and-out forward. He can play along the right side position. He can play along the striking position. All in all, he's very good in that front line. If you look at guys who he's compared to really quick, fast strikers. But for the most part, he is a very, very talented player, guys. If you guys know who he used to play for, drop it in the comments because he did play for an English team. You might not know it, but let's quiz you guys for a bit. Who did Donyell Malen play for before he joined PSV Eindhoven of the Dutch league? Dutch, 22-year-old. Who did he play for in the Premier League before joining PSV? A little bit of a quiz for you guys. Let me know what you think down below. I thought that would be a little trick fun question in there because not everyone knows that. But guys, Donyell Malen last year in the Dutch Eredivisie putting up 32 performances, 2,444 minutes. You might think that's a lot of performances for a 22-year-old, but look at this goals and assists return. 19 goals, 8 assists, 27 contributions. Unbelievable. You can add in his Europa League, 8 appearances, 674 minutes, and 5 goals, adding him to 32 goal contributions. Unbelievable from a guy his age. 40 appearances, 32 goal contributions, 22 years of age. 5'10" striker, 30. He is a right footer. You can't get too much better at his age. He is an extremely fast striker. He will drive at the back lines and he will get lots of shots and he works his way into the box and he is a very good striker. You might have watched him at the Euros. He played a little bit but not as much as I would have liked to see. Donyell Malen for me is a fantastic striker. How do I think he fits into Borussia Dortmund? This is how. Yes, I think he'll fit in a little bit without Jadon Sancho being there. I think he'll slot in at that position once in a while. Do I think he'll start there game in and game out? No. If they switch to a front two, I think he starts. I really do. I think that's a brilliant move for him because him and Haaland up top, I think would be a great pairing. But I don't think that will be for a year. And then I think they'll draw back that 4-2-3-1. But I think you'll stick with Malen on that wider side, and you'll have Haaland up top. And obviously, Haaland, everyone knows Haaland's going to move on come next year to Manchester United or Chelsea. Those are really the only two teams in the race. So once Haaland moves on, you got Malen stepping in. Do you think Malen's going to do what Haaland did? He's not going to put up the exact same numbers, but I think Malen's going to have unbelievable numbers. And I think they're going to do the classic Dortmund thing on him again and flip him for an even bigger return. And it's going to be brilliant. If you're signing him for around 30 million euros, you're going to make, I'll say 70 million when they sell him. First season, I'm saying Malen puts up 15 goals. I think he'll have 15 goals. Actually, 13 goals and 8 assists. It'll be a stupidly good season for him. I think Malen's going to hit the ground running in Dortmund. I think he's going to have a brilliant year. I want to touch on some of the stats before I wrap things up here, guys. Like I said, he had 19 goals last year with 8 assists. Look at his non-penalty goals. 0.67 per the 90. This is comparing him to all other forwards. He is in the 89th percentile of forwards doing that. Unbelievable for me, guys, because a lot of forwards do rely on those penalty goals. He doesn't at all. And per the 90, he is very highly to score a goal. And I want to look at some of his other stats, which I find very interesting. Progressive carries, so your dribbles, your take-ons, whatnot like that. He takes on progressive carries, 5.61 per game, which puts him into the 90th percentile in forwards. And his progressive passing, 84th percentile. He tries 9.61 forward passes per game. This is one stat I love. His touches in the penalty area, which is huge for last year. He gets around 7.74 per game, 96th percentile. That means he's huge for getting in the box, taking those little touches, and finishing in tight areas, which I love. That means he gets in the box and he works those tight angles and finishes really nicely in close. And like I said, he's a very, very fast player. He is quick and dynamic. He can carry the ball. He's explosive at running at those back lines. And the last stat I want to throw at you guys is his pass completion, 81.6%. For any forward, that is unreal. Any forward, any striker, any winger, huge for me, guys. Because you're not playing those simple passes you play in the back line, or you play in a mid or a defensive midfielder. You're playing progressive through ball, tight spaces, and he is unbelievable at that. 81.6% puts him in a 93rd percentile. Unbelievable. What do I think about this transfer in total, guys? I think this is a brilliant transfer for Dortmund. Brilliant transfer from Malen. I think this is a fantastic future investment as an investment right now. And I think this is going to work unbelievably for Dortmund. And I think next year he is going to hit the ground running. So prepare yourself, Dortmund, because Donyell Malen is coming for everybody else in the Bundesliga next year. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day. And I will be back with lots more content for all of you. Peace, guys.